Good afternoon, everyone. The topic is data warehouse. What is data warehouse? It is nothing but the storage of information over time by business or other organization. New data is periodically added by people in a various key departments such as designed to supply real-time information. A data warehouse is designed as an archive of historical information. So, the data warehouse is nothing but to store the information. For example, take one website or, for example, banking system. In that bank, what are the requirements they have? The customer information and the employee information, right? So, the customer information, current information or previously previous information, these are all must be stored in data warehouse. And for example, take one college website. In that website have some different types of departments, right? So what are the requirements of the different departments? CSE department, EC department, and so on. There are so many different departments. So pre time, coming to the previous information, for example 2008, 2009 information, 2010 information. So these are all previous information is also stored in a data warehouse. For coming before the data warehouse knowing, we have to see the data bases. What is a database? Database is an organized collections of data stored and accessed electronically from a computer system. Where databases are more complex, they are often developed using formal design and modeling technique. So, for example, we want some data on particular thing. So we want we just go to the different types of we just go to the different type of servers, and in that servers, from that servers we have to grab the information we want. For example, bank maintains databases for storing day-to-day transactions. So in banking systems, the customer do transactions is a day by day. So that in that much of information is bank must be stored. So banks maintain the databases. That much of information will be stored in databases. See, this is the data. And so this data, it must be in this data, the whole applications of the customers is must be stored in data. And this is a ATL and this is a OLAP. And data, it is a OLTP. OLTP is nothing but online transaction process. OLAP is nothing but online analytical process. OLTP, it must be stored current information of the customers. So for example, take one customer. He must be investigation on some sales department. So Thursday he must be investigated. So only Thursday information is must be stored in OLTP. And coming to the OLAP, which is nothing but online analytical process, and also called OLAP, is a data warehouse. In online analytical process, it must be stored history. What is it is history is nothing but previously the customer is the customer previously investigated on different types of sales. Is the customer open in any sales account previously? Information is all stored in online analytical process. The source of the online OLTP is a application. The source of OLAP, we have to move the application from OLTP to OLAP. We need to move the data from OLTP to OLAP. We want to have some process which is nothing but ETL process. ETL means extract, transformation and loading. Extract the data from source transform the data and load the data into the databases. To extract the data is nothing but what are the requirements customers have, what are the sales he must be invested, what are the accounts he must be have, sales account or any account, salary account, current account, any accounts the customers have, that information we have to extract and transform, and after load the data is nothing but we have to take the information and kept into one folder. And then coming to the data warehouse. So in this data warehouse we have some particular things. What the first one is a subject oriented, and the second one is a time variant, and the third one is non-volatile, and the fourth one is integrated. Subject oriented is nothing but customer details, customers, employees. For example, take one college website. In that website, what is the subject? It is nothing but students, teachers, and the working employees, principals. These are all subject. These are all coming under subject oriented. What is a time variant? Time variant is nothing but to store the information. When we will store the information, that particular time is nothing but time variant. Non-volatile is nothing but whatever the information we stored in that field for folder, we can't change the information and we can't delete the information. Integrated is nothing but collect the information from different types of sources. Data warehouse is a subject oriented, integrated, non-volatile and time varianted collection of data in a support of management decision thing. In that data warehouse we have to store a lot of data. In that it must be contain some subject oriented data and the time variant data and the non-volatile. Once we done stored the data in data warehouse, we can't be change or we can't be delete the data. So this is about data warehouse. So thank you.